So then I say, welcome everyone. Yes, and welcome. Most of you have already, or some of you have been updated to YuniqePLM version 8.9, and the rest will be this or next week. They are doing one each day. And totally new function is that you, in all the comment fields now, it's possible to do a mention, so you can write to another person inside the PLM system. So I will show that afterwards. The measurement page has been updated to be able to have up to 200 records. There are UI updates on the some parts of line list, and the sample request when you're ordering a sample request. Then we have a new way to create users that's made easier. We have some updates on bill of labor, and also a few more places for application configuration. Yeah, this is a normal slide of all our favorite things to talk about. And of course, also remember you that you can go to Gerber software and support, and can always read the what's new documents there. You have also, probably all of you got them in the email for what's new for this version. At least I have sent it to the main user or the super user of each company, but everyone can go into Gerber software, and under support you will find the PLM what's new documents and this update. So let's just jump into the system and look around. Okay. First of all, this new mention function needs to be activated in the notification setup. So if you go to your profile page, from the notification setup, if we look at like color, there is a few now on this notificate me when someone mention me in the color chip, or mention me or my team in the color chip comments, or on the palette comments. So set everything to yes, and then you will get a live notification if someone is mentioning your name on in the colors. The same for image. Material, of course, you can decide who you or which of them you want to for the material pages, for the material request, for the style sample request I have already tested, and also for the line list I had tested. And also for those who are using sourcing, it's possible to have live notification. So it's just to notch out the yes to all, then you will get all the notification. Or of course you can turn off the one you don't want to use. I can also always go to my notification and like see here in my line list, Margit did mention me in my line list. So if I click on that, it will automatically open where I had the mentioning. So this is when I'm writing in a comment. Then the notification will pop up. So if Margit is available, I know she got the phone at the moment, then we can demo it. Otherwise, if I will make a new check list, and by pressing the @ then I get the list of users or user groups, and I can select who to notify. So if I want Margit to check this, I can, and when I save, and you can also see here, I have got this notification now for Margit. She has mentioned me in the line list t-shirt. And I can open this and then go and see the comments. So this is a great way to communicate inside the teams of users within PLM now. So remember to, and this is not only for, this is a new comment page on line list. The same is when you are on style. Either you are on the style header, on the comment fields down here. Just press the @ key, and then you can select who, or a user group, like all designers, all administrators, or a user group, or a certain person. And then it will pop up in her system, or she can go to the, if you miss some, you can always go to the notifications in your profile and see the new notification, and you can just click on them and see the notification that is like I have one new in line list, so Margit has mentioned me one more and one more. So that's a good way to communicate and get the attention of other users.
Hello. Then I'm back.
Margit,
so if you need me to do something, I've just seen what you. I did what you think. What I think you wanted me to do.
I just opened the line list maybe too many times. Yes, so that's great. Thank you. Also, if I open my t-shirt, we can look at the new setup for the measurement page. Or the new layout. It's not very visible, but for those who are using a lot of measurement, there is now available to have up to 200, show up to 200 point of measurement. Who needs it? I'm not sure, but at least it's a new enhancement. And then we have some new updates of to the new version, also like in sample request. So when I create a new sample request, this is a new setup, much cleaner and much nicer, I will say. So I have my sample setup, I select my measurement page, I get my sample size. I'm only going to make a prototype now. I want to set it to be assigned to me so I can easily find it back. And then I select the agent or factory. And the new icons here is generate, share if you are using SRM1, and save or apply to just edit, but then you don't get the measurement chart finished. So if you use generate, it will also update and create a measurement chart on the sample. So if we go into the sample. Like before, there is no change here for those who are using this. But of course, I can, if I select my evaluation size, I select my revision by, and just a small reminder, if you double click on the revised by, you will get your name and the date. The same by approved by and review by. So if you double click in those fields, it will pop up with your name and add the date directly to the setup. And of course, as came in the version 2 version ago, the new measurement comments. If there is a comment on the measurement chart, it will bring it in here. But if you add or do something here, it will just be for this sample request. If you don't have this comment showing, we can help you activate it. It's a setting. So if I save, I got my measurement. And if I did measure my sample and it wasn't just correct, it was maybe a bit big. I save, I get the revision and the delta updates. I can decide if I want to keep it or not. And when I go to my prototype comments and edit my prototype comments, I can use one of the auto fit comment. And if you are more than one person normally working on a comment, you can tell the next one that you are finished. Margit, you can comment the print or some other part of them. So when I save, this will pop up with Margit that she now can continue on this sample request, for example. So there is a lot of nice ways to use this new mentioning tool. Also, if we go back to our line list, or maybe I should show you the measurement on the material. Also on the material, there are some updates. For those who are using supplier mills and agents or suppliers, these fields are now configurable. It still have the like version 7 look, but it is configurable and you can hide and show and add customized columns to this. And also from the header area here, it's also possible to show this in the bill of material. In the BOM on the style. So if you want certain information typed in or customized fields here, they are available also can be available and be visible in bill of material. Also in the line list, there is, if we go to the flash edit, I can close my arrow here for my SKU plan. For the style header flash edit, where you can update all your styles. You have the flash edit part and you have the search part. I just have 2 styles now, so this is also now got the new layout. And of course, this can be configured with the fields from your style header. And it's also now possible to add the fields from the seasonal style header, which came in the last version. And of course, here I can update the name and the style number, add a design contact. I didn't have any. So you can update each style with all the fields from the style header. So this is a newly updated. And of course you can also update with selecting with batch updating from the, so if all styles should change size range, then you can change it for all the styles by doing the flash edit and do the batch update for all the styles or the selected styles. So this is some tips for the style header flash edit. And of course you can, to see more, you can of course close all those in the top to have a better view. Yes, and then there is some updates on the for the administrators when creating a new user. If I want to add a user, I can both do names and settings as before, but I have the new section here to add the username, password, confirm password or auto-generate password, and also to set the membership of the permission groups. So it makes it much easier to create new users. And I think I have covered most of the new stuff. The big thing is, of course, a mention to notify other people in the system. Did we get any question, Margaret? I think there was something popping.
Yeah, it's me spamming the chat.
It's you spamming. Okay, okay.
So you do what you want to do, and I can do my thing at the end.
Well, you can do your things, and
Yes.
then we can do question afterwards when we have stopped the recording.
Yeah. So Tore is showing the page where I have linked in the chat room here. So if you hit the chat room link, you get to this page, and then you go to register now. So
you are talking about ideation.
Yes, of course. Yeah, 4th to 6th of November, ideation is going on. Normally that's conference Gerber arranges every year in the US somewhere. This year it was planned to have one in US, one in Europe, and one in Asia, but due to COVID that didn't happen, of course. But now everything is going virtual, so it's free. It's no costs to anybody, so you have to click on the button register now. So we already have like 20 customers from Norway signing up, so we hope there will be more. So please sign up now so we get a list of who did sign up so we can help you. So everybody who is interested, just let me know so you get the invitation for the meeting Tore and I are having the 30th of October. That's Friday next week. So we will talk about all the sessions and explain what's in the different sessions. So Tore, if you scroll down a little bit.
No, this.
But
no.
Margaret, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Are you going to send some invitation?
Yes, I will send you a calendar invitation. So you will be on the list, Marek.
Thank you in advance.
Yes, you're welcome. So if anybody to be on that invitation to the next Friday, just let me know. So I will send you a calendar invite.
Then you don't need to be on the session that's not of interest.
Yeah, but Tore, can you click on the link so you get to the website? So, so you can down. Nei, bare go down.
Okay.
Tore already registered.
Too late. Yeah, I have already registered. Okay, I pass the link one more.
Yeah. There, and you go down. So there is, there you see the agenda, and there it says that on Wednesday there is transportation and PPE, that's like protective wear. And then there is fashion and furniture on Thursday, and on Friday it's sign and graphics, but that's not really, that's just a way for Gerber to split it up, but actually there is a lot of interesting stuff in a lot of the areas. So if you are interested in furniture, you might also be looking at some sessions at transportation and PPE. And if you are working with wide PVC producing for aquaculture and other stuff, and you might be interested in design and graphics, but that doesn't show in this view. So that's what we will be talking about and explaining what are the different sessions and what is in it. So yeah. Friday next.
And then we will also have the full program of each session.
Yes. Yeah. So, and if you go to the sessions up top, Tore. Go to sessions. Yes. There, and there you can also sort for language. There is actually one Polish session for furniture that might be interesting, and that's going parallel in both Polish and German and other. But yeah, of course, most sessions are in English. So we will walk you through, and you can open on the arrows to see if there are some more. But so there are multiple live demos, and that means there are live demos of cutters. So you will see both single ply cutters for on-demand cutting, and you will see mass production cutters.
Question.
Yes.
This time presented here is it Eastern time?
Yeah.
Or is it European
time?
Eastern time. Yeah. So this is going to happen.
It's an hour afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, evening.
Exactly, but it means they will make it live or they will record it before?
No, it's going to be live at that time. So when you sign up and if you log into the sessions from your PC, your iPad, your phone, whatever, you will see all the sessions live and also the live demos of the cutters, for example. But when you register now at Ideations, you also have the possibility to see the sessions at a later time after ideation. So that will, I don't know for how many weeks the videos will be available for looking, but you can certainly have a look after ideation for some weeks.
Yes, yeah, especially for sessions they are at night.
Yeah, but it's not at night or night and night. I think they end at about 8, 9 or 10 in the evening.
Okay,
yeah.
It's not bad.
So of course we will meet you all for happy hour. So on Thursday or Friday, I think there is going to be a happy hour. So then you have a happy hour together with us.
Good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there are some headlines: fashion, transportation, furniture, and sign and graphics. But that's not. Yeah. So we will tell you what is in it. So you might want to cross the. Do different sessions in different areas. Because in the end, everybody, all both fashion and furniture are using the same CAD system, AccuMark. They are all using the same Yunique PLM. They are using the same cutters. Yeah. Anybody else? So you can ask questions in Norwegian too, if you like. If somebody
think we stop recording.
Yeah.
Then everyone is free to ask question.
And there is this